All right, now that the storm is gone, Tuesday it all happened. We've had a little time to digest this whole thing, and I was thinking, what happened here? Why was this storm so bad compared to all the other storms we've had? I mean, we've had some bad storms come through the area, but this one, 4 or 5 tornadoes, macrobursts, the whole bit. What made this storm so different? And we've got meteorologist Bill Jacquemin with us live from the Connecticut Weather Center. What was the deal with this storm, Bill? Why was this one so different?
Well, basically, it had to do with the fact that warm and humid air was moving in and did move into the region while we had a cold front coming in. But what added the real energy to this storm system, which happens with all severe weather outbreaks, has to do with the jet stream and basically adding a lot of lift and instability to the atmosphere. So all these 3 factors coming together across the region, and it happened during the late day peak heating time, really triggered these storms to be supercells. And it was kind of an easy situation to forecast. As you knew that morning, I was putting tornadoes in the forecast, and we don't normally do that day to day.
Exactly.
But it was so clear that the atmosphere was going to just be primed for forming not only tornadic activity, but the micro and macro bursts that happen across the region, which many times cause equal or more damage than tornadoes, because it covers a larger area than a tornado would.
Well, I know they saw that in Brookfield, definitely.
That was definitely a macro burst, and that's an example of tornadic damage that's over just a huge area. And again, if just one tornado came down in Brookfield, there would have been, ironically, less damage because it wouldn't have been such over a geographic area as it was.
Was this a record for Connecticut or for areas of New York as far as the amount of tornadic activity?
Well, it's funny because what happens is we are getting more and more reports of tornadoes because more eyes are out there, more videos, more cameras, and we get more of that. It's not necessarily that more is happening in records. It's kind of a tough thing. This would be one of the top outbreaks that we have had, definitely. We have had more outbreaks, some more severe ones in the past, so kind of hard to answer that. I would say it's definitely in the top 3 for a region of having such severe weather outbreak when you take in consideration not just the tornadic damage, but the deaths that occurred locally, as well as the amount of cost that this is going to be to clean up in the end.
All right, so meteorologist Bill Jacquemin explaining it all for us about the bad storm on Tuesday. I mean, I'm telling you, it's just what a anomaly this storm was to come
really
through
was.
like this and blow through and cause such damage. And the cleanup will continue all weekend, I'm sure.
We're always up to something. Check us out at Kix1055.com.